Michigan Nation, it's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. And Michigan just landed its first commitment out of the dead period already, 1 day into it. And we got the Moose out of Montana. That is Matt Ludwig, 4-star tight end. As you can see in the Hayes Fawcett graphics, 6'4", 250 pounds, come out of Billings, Montana. Chose the Michigan Wolverines over Texas Tech, Georgia, Notre Dame. It was really a Michigan-Texas Tech battle. But look at this graphic. It is beautiful. Happy to have the Moose on board. Let's take a look at his prospect profile. Ranked 220th in the nation in the composite, number 11 tight end in the nation. What makes Matt Ludwig so interesting as a prospect is, and we'll look at this when we get into his highlight tape, he's in the Colson Loveland mold. Now, he does have more size than Colson Loveland did coming out of high school, but Michigan believes he has similar athleticism, similar capabilities. They do think they could put Matt Ludwig out wide. They do think they could put Matt Ludwig in the slot. They do think they could put Matt Ludwig in line to do some run blocking and pass protection. The thing that makes him extremely valuable is when he's out there, defenses don't know what's coming, right? So let's take a look at do they have a scouting profile? They do have a scouting profile on Matt Ludwig. Let's take a look at that. So we have by Greg Biggins. Ludwig is arguably the best prospect to come out of the Big Sky State, Montana, for those who don't know, in the last decade, if not longer. He's a two-way player focused more on tight end as a junior. That's where we see him in college as well. He's a productive player who can dominate as an inline blocker or as a pass-catching receiver, as I told you. Down the field, he has the physical traits that translate well to the next level that go on field to production. He's well built at 6'4", 230. He's now about 240 pounds with an 80+ inch wingspan, which is a very long wingspan for a tight end, with huge hands and can run. He's natural with his hands, catches the ball well through contact, and has bounce to jump over linebackers and defensive backs. He has positional versatility to line up all over the field, including as an H-back, and shows off the kind of all-around game that should allow him to be a real difference maker as he projects to a Power 4 level prospect and someone with a definite NFL ceiling. What's interesting is, I'll be very transparent here, guys. I didn't look at the scout report, but it's exactly what I said before this video even started. And we're going to look at it in the highlight tape. Let's get to the highlight tape. We'll see it. This player is Colson Loveland 2.0. Let's start the tape over here. So we got Ludwig on the outside. Nice little route, made the defender stumble. Good hands catcher, keeps his balance in bounds, and fights for the extra yards for the touchdown. Obviously, great mentality that you want to see. Again, split out wide, going for the corner. Excellent hands. Just an excellent addition to the Michigan's class. You land a quarterback like Brady Smeagol. What is a quarterback's best friend? It's his tight end. And you can see right here, like, it's plays like that where you do see the Colson Loveland in him. I would obviously like to see him get a little bit higher on the vertical there, but again, this is when he is a junior in high school. He's only going to get more athletic, only going to get stronger, and only going to get faster. But you can see the versatility in offense. You can see what a tight end like this will do in a Chip Lindsey offense, where Chip Lindsey's going to have him, and this is going to have him do the short and quick routes. But let's take a look at this play here. This play here is the epitome of what makes him valuable at Michigan. Watch him as a blocker. Look at him come, take on the defender, and drive him, allowing the running back to get an additional 10 yards on the play. Excellent play by him. And this is what Chip Lindsey, this is right here. This is what Chip Lindsey will do with him. You see this under crossing route right here? Boom, get the ball out quick. You get the quick, easy, 5 to 10 yards plus, get the first down. That is what's going to make him dangerous in Chip Lindsey's offense. And Brady Smeagol is going to capitalize on that when he is quarterback. Or is it going to be Bryce Underwood? Obviously Bryce Underwood's with us for the next 2 years within Matt Ludwig's career. But what a catch here, boys. Let's take a look here at the grab. Gets open, one-handed, makes the catch. Just an overall good get here, guys. This is a value-added addition in the class. Look at his fight. If there's a common theme in this huddle tape, it's the will to get the extra yard, right? The desire to not go down, which you can see consistently. Jesus, how'd this happen? The defender has this ball, right? He has it, but look, Ludwig says, no, that's my ball, my ball. So he gets the ball back. Again, now he's splitting the slot. Look at this. Look at this. Look at his break from the line off. Defender cannot respond. Now the defender's playing a zone. You can see the linebacker's playing a zone, passes it off to the back end safety, but the gap is there. I mean, this is what will kill. This will kill a defense. This will kill a defense. Having an athletic tight end that has this type of capability, you can just get off the line, find the gap in the zone, make the play. And now he's in line, coming out. And right now, this is a Chip Lindsey special. You'll see a lot of this with Chip Lindsey, where you'll have the tight end go upfield, block the secondary player or the second level player, and then you'll have a Samaj Morgan type or a some other slot receiver making the catch and then able to get the 5 to 10 yards additional after the catch. But yeah, we have a good one here, boys. There's zero downside to this edition. This is all net positive. If there's a critique in his game, I guess if there's a critique in his game, it's just time and development. I mean, he's a well-rounded prospect who does everything well, catches the ball well, gets out of his breaks well. From his film, he appears to be a very good run blocker. You don't see a lot of pass pro in his highlights. I guess if there's something I'd like to see more, it's more pass pro. If they do use him, they may not use him in that. They may just have him out wide in pass plays, which would make sense. But in Michigan, I feel there will be some versatility there where they will use him to kind of throw defenses off. But again, here you see him fighting for the yards. Contact, still going 10 yards later. Just a great addition. Now, will he live up to the Colson Loveland legacy? First round draft pick, big time contributor on the team early. To be determined on that, right? I mean, all kids need some time to develop, but I think the promising thing is he's going to be a good tight end. He's going to be a contributor, and he has all the physical traits to be a high level contributor for Michigan for years to come. And in this play, I'll let the play do the talk. And look at this contact. Every single player hates football. Every single player who's going up against hates football today. You're going against the Moose, man. Jesus. Never die mentality, man. That's the type of football that wins football games for Michigan. That's how Michigan plays. That's smash mouth football. It's exciting. It's exciting to get a player of this caliber. So shout out to the Moose for joining Michigan Wolverines class. Let's take a look at, and you guys can continue watching his highlights. There is still a good 4 minutes left in his highlight tape. If you guys want to check him out more, look up Matt Ludwig on Huddle. Take a look. This kid has a plethora of highlights, which is what you want to see, but it's just him dominating the competition and showing you what he can do for Michigan. Great player. Very happy to have him. Let's take a look at the class. What does the class look like now? So obviously we have our cornerstone quarterback for the 26th class, Brady Smeagol. Matt Ludwig falls right behind him, 220th in the nation. Brody Jennings, the player we need to pay attention to. He did just visit Auburn recently. Michigan is still hanging on there, but we do know this is going to be a tough recruitment until the closing bell. We'll see if Michigan can hang on. Bear McWhirter doing the damn thing. Top 400 player, 4-star player. Dog, nasty mentality. Jalen Pyle, the underrated wide receiver who has just a well-rounded game. Can do it all. Then Tariq Boney or Bonnie, I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but this is the gem of the class right now. He's the gem of the class. His huddle tape speaks for himself. I know there'll be some Buckeyes watching this. Look up his huddle and then shut your mouth. We keep it moving though. Now let's take a look at the class projection here. So I'm going to move let me move my screen here. Let's look at the depth chart, get a look at where we stand. As you guys know, we are now out of the recruiting dead period. We are now into soon to come official visits, but let's take a look at the official depth chart here. So I'll zoom in just a little bit for you guys. So we have Jalen Powell currently listed in the slot. We got Tariq we'll say Boney in the at the same position. Bear McWhirter at guard. We got Brady Smeagol, QB1 at QB. Matt Ludwig. I have him in line right now. He may go to the slot. He may go. I don't know. We got to see. Michigan is likely going to add another tight end to the class. This is a fluid position. I may put him at the wide tight end spot. He can play it. I do have him in line simply due to his size. We'll see where that sticks by the end of the class or when we add another tight end. And then we'll take a look here at Brody Jennings, who is a very good cornerback out of the state of Florida, who is going to be a tough player to hang on to. But as it stands, Michigan has him. So we'll see where that goes. This is the class currently. Yeah, we are a little behind, guys. We are in terms of where the rest of the Big Tens, not even the rest of the Big Ten, the elite teams in the Big Ten or even the elite teams in college football. Yeah, we are a team that only has 6 commitments right now. So yeah, this needs to be updated. Needs to be updated. So we have 6 commitments right now, and obviously we're behind. But Michigan now is on the road. We see this. We have tons of updates, which stay tuned tonight to Michigan Wolverines Live, 8 p.m. with myself and John Diadamo. We have a recruiting update, packed, loaded, bunch of info, bunch of intel. We're going to get into that, talk about where things stand. Michigan is attacking hard. We have coaches in Hawaii. We have coaches in Florida. We have coaches in Texas. They're all over the place. They're hitting all the major states, putting in work. Definitely, it's they're redlining right now. They're going all in. So let's see what the coaches could do, building this class up. I told you guys before the recruiting dead period, and I've told you this from my concern level for this class is like maybe a 4. It's too early. We're fine. It's okay. But now they got to put the work in. These next 2, finishing out May, getting into June, July is going to be a dead period. These next 2.5 months are critical to building the foundation of this class, hopefully getting to that 10 to, I'd say, 15 commitment range, and then finishing out the class with the remainder of the year, doing what Michigan did last cycle, closing heavy, closing hard, and landing a top 5 class. Right now, I'm of the position we're looking at like a top 10 class. It's looking like a top 10 class, but obviously that's fluid. We'll see if they can make some major swings, make some major changes. Carter Meadows being a major one. We'll see where that goes. But that's where we are right now, boys. Matt Ludwig is officially a Michigan Wolverine. Welcome to the family, Matt. Welcome to the family, the Ludwigs, and love having a Montana boy on the roster. So follow us again, guys. We have the Tuesday call-in show. Myself, John Diadamo from Michigan Wolverines Live, 8 p.m. Check us out tonight with a recruiting update. Thursday, myself and Johnny Olden Jr. We do the Michigan call-in show, 8 p.m. on Thursdays. Come talk ball with us. Come debate with us. You disagree with us, come debate. Come debate. We're pro debate. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Hopefully Michigan can land some more players this week. We'll see where that goes. But as you guys know, it is always go blue.